Hey y'all, I'm back with a Plan With Me video, and this is for May 7th through the 13th. And I've pulled my pages out of my Happy Planner, and I'm going to go ahead and get started. So as you know, I've been decorating my pages first. I've said this before, but I'll say it again. I love doing it this way because I feel like it takes a lot less time to write in my task. I think before, when I was kind of going through and decorating each box and writing my task, I was looking through sticker books, picking up my pen, and that kind of thing. And this kind of, one, takes the thinking out of it, and two, it just is a lot more fun, in my opinion, to go ahead and just get all the stickers onto the page. And of course, you can always go back in and add different things here and there. I don't think too hard about where to place the stickers. I know that I'm going to leave enough room to write in tasks, and so if you have a way of doing things, like if the top box is work and the middle box is home and family and the third box is a to-do list or something like that, then obviously you'll know where to place your stickers and things like that. For me, I don't really have a system for this particular spread. As you guys know, I change my stuff up quite a bit. I don't really like to do the same thing every single week. And so here's kind of a look of just a all over the place kind of spread, which I really ended up liking. And I have to say, I kind of rushed through my handwriting. I didn't take the time to write super neat. And it was a nice change. I wouldn't say that it's my favorite spread I've ever created, but it was a nice change just to kind of just go with the flow and really take all the thinking out of it. And so I really like the way it turned out. So I'm using several different sticker books. I've already used a few of the quotes from the Gold Star Quotes sticker book. I've used a couple of pieces or elements from the Colorful Boxes sticker book. And then anything else that I use, I'll link down below. I know I used a memory keeping sticker book as well for those flowers to kind of recognize Mother's Day. And this sticker book here that I'm using, I can't remember the name of the sticker book itself, but I will link it down below if I can find it. I'm pretty sure I have it in my little resource list, and so whenever I post the video, I'll make sure to link it. So for this Mother's Day sticker, I really wanted to use it, but I didn't want to put it just right underneath that text that says celebration, because it would have been, I think, too many words like stacked. And so I'm looking for something to anchor underneath that Mother's Day saying. And I found this sticker from that same sticker book I was talking about, and I just cut it in half and placed the Mother's Day right on top. And it kind of gave it a nice little color pop underneath. I also know that on Wednesdays I have to confirm my order for HelloFresh, and actually they use a lime as their logo, and so I am going to use a lemon because I have several of those, and I'm going to have to write in later on that I need to confirm my order for that. Next, I'm going to look in this sticker book and write out to do, because I definitely have some stuff to do on Monday. And then at this point, I know, so I don't know if you saw me do this earlier, but I covered up that section on the left-hand side where it says notes. I covered it up with washi, and that washi is sitting right at the top of my desk there. And I'm looking for something to kind of place right on top of that washi, and I found something that said goal getter. I think that's what it says. And so I think that would be a nice place to put a few goals. And when I say goals, it might mean just like things that I really want to try to get done around the house that are very unlikely to get done, if that makes sense. And now I'm looking through the tiny sticker book, and I love these thumbtacks so much. I want another full page of them, just because I'm running out of those super quick. I think they make the pages look just, I don't know, those little boxes, they just add something so unique to them, and I love them. I added a little lips icon right above the Mother's Day spot there, and then I also added something right on top of that washi there at the top. I did go ahead and add washi down at the bottom on the right hand side, and at the top on the right hand side. And then now I'm looking in this tiny sticker book, and I really want to add some little sayings like loving, thanking, penning, that kind of thing. And just to kind of add a little memory element to this spread this week, like I said, I do not do the same thing every week, and you guys have probably noticed that by now. So I'm going to go back in and fill that in here in just a few minutes. Also, I am using this stencil that I got from Hobby Lobby. I absolutely love it. It helps me get my little bullet points straight. And I think I saw, who did I see? Plans by Rochelle using that. She does a great job. And so I saw her using this and I really loved it. And so I had to get it. And I've talked about this before, but I do not have the most straight, precise, beautiful handwriting. I'm normally a pretty messy writer and a quick writer at that. But I do try to take my time for these spreads. But as I said at the beginning of this video, I did not take my time at all on this one. I just really wanted to get it done, and I really wanted to kind of change things up. So I did still write, take my time and letter some things, but most of it is just kind of written just in kind of my everyday writing, like if I were to be writing up a document or something like that, if that makes sense. I don't know if that makes sense at all. It sounds like my other handwriting is not real. But I guess what I'm trying to say is I didn't take as much time as I normally would on these particular spreads. So I forgot that I needed to write in. My daughter had gym, so I just kind of had to squeeze it in. And y'all, normally that would bug me so much, but I really didn't care. This time I was like, I'm just going to do it and go for it. It's my planner. I can really do I can do it however I want. And then I went ahead and wrote in family dinner there at the bottom of Tuesday. We have a family dinner every Tuesday, and then most Sundays as well. I'm going to write who's taking my daughter to school on Tuesday morning. And then what else do we have going on Tuesday? Probably laundry, which is every Tuesday. I think I just wrote in a little quote. And then I also am going to confirm my order for HelloFresh on Wednesday. I think honestly I have to do it before Wednesday though, or else they'll just pick the meals for me. But I think I've probably already gone in and done that. Anyway, it's Tuesday. I don't know if I've mentioned that, but it's Tuesday now, so I probably should just go in and double check. I'm gonna write what we're having for dinner on Wednesday night. Which, what are we having for dinner Wednesday night? Probably turkey burgers, and then. Or maybe the pesto chicken. I'm not really sure. We're getting the HelloFresh boxes. I've talked about this before, and we get about 3 meals. Yeah, 3 different recipes per week. And honestly, that's all we need because Sundays are just kind of like we figure it out on Sunday, and the other days we're either eating with family or we're like busy, and so 3 meals is perfect for us, and I think it's a pretty decent price point, for the most part. It's sort of expensive, but when you think about it and the meals that you get and the convenience factor, I think it's a pretty good deal. And so I've been ordering those and I've been loving that, and it's really nice to have some healthy meals, and it's proportioned like well. It was so funny, like the first time David and I, my husband, we got it, we were like, this is not filling at all, like to the point, and it's probably because, I know it's because we overeat. We probably could have eaten twice as much as we ate, but it was after eating it a few times, it's like, this is how we're supposed to be eating. We're not supposed to be eating like a whole plate of carbs and then a chicken breast on the side. Like it's supposed to be like, really, portioned well. So anyway, all that to say, we've been liking that. And I normally write those meals in throughout the week there at the bottom. And most of the time we'll have them Monday and Wednesday and possibly Thursday, since David and Ava are at least home and they can eat that. And that's another thing. My daughter is almost 3 and she's eaten everything that we've gotten. So she's not super picky, but for a 2 almost 3-year-old to eat the meals that we're getting, they must be pretty decent. Okay, let's see. What else do I have going on? Now I'm just going in and filling in some of the gaps of things that I remembered that I needed to write in. You guys have heard me say this before, the last part of the week is normally pretty busy. And so I'm going to write in all of the tasks, not all the tasks, but at least some of the tasks that I have going on Thursday, Friday, or Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, and then have a few things going on Saturday. And then Mother's Day is Sunday, so I'm super excited about that. And I hope that all of you mothers out there have a great weekend. And I'm going to go ahead and finish it up. This is pretty much it. I'm going to have some final photos there at the end, and then I will have another week at a glance process video coming up in about a day or two. So be watching for that. Thanks so much for joining me, and I will see you guys soon. Bye.